Hello guys, this is Deathdealer and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Survival. As you can see, we're currently in the Christmas season. By the time this episode releases, it should be Boxing Day, so I hope you all had a good Christmas. Make sure you go and watch Christmas Special. It's a little bit of a scary cleanup detail. We just had a little bit of fun with the lads. But yeah, as you can see by my levels, I have been busy. I have been AFK fishing, and I've been working on this fishing rod I got. As you can see, there's a few enchantments on there. It took me a little while to get all that stuff together. And what I also did, we're going to shut that door so nothing pops in. If I can actually get in the room, we have a lot of chests. And I don't know, I think I maybe did like 12 hours of AFKing here. And we got lots of enchanted books, but we only got like one mending book. Lots of like mending bows and fishing rods, but no more mending books, just the one, unfortunately. Also, while I've got you here, I need to show you a modification I made to the cow farm. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I haven't even uploaded that yet as of recording this clip, but I made a few modifications. Basically, we had an issue where the cows would take damage as they went up the elevator, and so sometimes they'd fall in here and they'd be very low HP. So when we pressed the button, the lava would stay on for too long, they would die, and their drops would burn up. So I implemented this system, where we just open and close a trapdoor, and it's a lot faster to get the lava out there, and it will kill the cows every time, and there's no loss of drops. There is one slight issue though. In the left side, I always, every so often, get like cows just dying randomly, so that's why there's just some raw beef here. I don't know why they're doing that. I've had a look around, and this side's identical to that side, but maybe there's something I haven't quite seen. So yeah, there's that. But today, what are we doing today? Well, first of all, we're going to be getting some enchanted tools, because I made this pick and it's almost broken. In fact, let's get started on that. We have the amount of leather we need now to make enough books for the bookshelves and stuff, because now we can do enchanting. So what do we need? Well, we're going to need some sugarcane, which I have here thanks to the farm we have outside, which I haven't harvested in quite a while, so we need to go and see about doing that. Also, I need to up my render distance. Never mind, I don't, because I've been doing a lot of AFKing with other games running, so you know how it is. Right, we have some books already here, so we need to do some maths. So we need 15 bookshelves. So each bookshelf requires 3 books. Right, so 15 times 3, so we need 45 leather. If I just separate that. However, we already have 13 books, so let's take away 13 from that, which will take us down to 32. There we go. And all we need to do now is make the amount of paper we need. We need to do the exact same thing again. And that should bring us up to 45. In theory, yes. We're going to need one additional book so that we can make the enchanting table itself. We're going to need 2 diamonds, 4 bits of obsidian, so I mined up the perfect amount last time. There we go. We're going to need, let's just get like a stack of wood. And let's see, right, let's make bookshelves. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more wood. Let's do that again. Perfect. Now, we're going to use this room here, which I've dug out and decorated. I need to decorate this one, but we'll eventually get to that, you know, because I'm running quite low on andesite. So we're going to place stuff here. Let's get these torches up here. And we'll eventually have this stuff popping out of the floor, but to get started, we're just going to do this. There we go, perfect. Now, we have these stuff set up, and technically we could go ahead and enchant right away. But we're not going to do that, because we're going to do a little something that you may consider to be cheating. But there's a video, I think it's by a guy called Earth Computer, I'm not entirely sure. I'll link the video in the iCards. But we're going to be doing something called RNG Manipulation, where you basically, well, you don't really manipulate things as much as you like get data from the game in order to find out your player's enchanting seed, so that you can then predict what enchantments you'll get. So if you want a proper explanation, go ahead and watch that video. It's like half an hour long, and yeah, it's something you really want to do. Now I'm going to go and make some preparations. In fact, I think I'm going to go into a testing world to verify that this stuff works, and so that I can talk over my plan a little bit better. Okay guys, so I've been doing some testing with this RNG manipulation for enchanting, and it's actually fairly interesting. Now, there's a few rules we need to follow for it. So there's no relogging, no changing dimensions, no dying, no potion effects active whatsoever, no XP collection. Well, that's up for debate, you can collect it in certain ways. No mending tools or anything equipped, and don't eat anything. Also, dropping and collecting certain items can affect things. So yeah, there's that. Also, don't use any commands or anything. But this stuff only applies after you start the process. Now, in Earth Computer's video, there's a link to the GitHub page where you can use this same application. And in there's a README file. Go in there, and there's going to be an Imager link that will take you to a more updated tutorial link. I'll also include that link in my description so that you guys can do this stuff as well. Now over here is the tools we're going to be looking at. So we're going to be getting 2 pickaxes, a shovel, an axe, and a sword today. Now I've done some tests, so I've tested with a diamond pick and with a diamond sword, and I basically wanted these enchantments, got what I needed. The only problem is when it came to, selecting my sword, I had to drop like 4 stacks of cobble in order to, manipulate the RNG properly. So yeah, you're going to need to, do a lot of like trial and error with it. So I would recommend testing this out a few times in the creative world before you do it in your survival worlds. But yeah, this is what we're going to be going for. I would also combine mending onto my tools afterwards, but I don't actually have enough mending books at this point in time. So yeah, this stuff we will probably have to remake it at some point. But in my survival world, the first tool we're going to be making is the Fortune 3 pickaxe, because there's some diamond ore in the abandoned mineshaft below us. There's quite a few bits and pieces lying around in the areas I haven't explored. So yeah, we've got to enchant this tool first. So my plan is I need to go back into the survival world obviously and get all the stuff together, so we need at least I'll maybe fill up half my inventory with cobble just in case we need it. We're also going to need many dummy items as well. I think it's like, for calculating the amount of dummy items you need, it's the amount of items you plan on enchanting plus 2. Or something. It's something like that. There is a way you can do it where you don't need to restart the whole process every time you want to enchant a new tool. So we will probably use that method, but once again I would recommend looking at Earth Computer's video and at the Imager album link. Okay guys, so this is the moment of truth. I've done all the work up to this point where we've, worked out our, what do you call that, the enchantment seed? And the player's seed and stuff. It's a wee bit time consuming, but we're at the point where we can actually, enchant. So these torches were used to block off each bookshelf so that I can track things. So now all we need to do technically is get rid of these torches. There we go. And now we need to drop 41 items. So let's do that. So in fact I'll just do it like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Very nice. Now I can enchant my dummy item at 1 level. There we go. And for this next stage we can enchant the actual diamond tool we're going to use, and we need 14 bookshelves thanks to this tool working nicely. Put that in there. And as you can see, we've already got Fortune 3 shown there, so that's very nice. Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3. The perfect Fortune pickaxe. I don't know whether to add the mending stuff to this pick or to another one. But yeah, we've got our first enchanted diamond pick and it's perfect. This has never happened. Yeah, that's quite good. Now obviously we do want some other things, and I probably will just like, yeah, I've just got to reset and do this thing again because the Imager album doesn't actually have all the information. But I'm quite comfortable doing it this way now. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, 3 dummy tools, that's like 3 levels of XP there, and we've got so many levels right now thanks to AFK fishing that this stuff shouldn't really be an issue. And it's night time again. Oh yeah, we're in day 136. In the last episode when I ended it, we were like day 90. So yeah, I've been AFK for quite a while. But if we go to the chests here, we have 4 diamonds left. So that means that we're going to be going and doing some mining. So I'm going to continue later on in the episode with this stuff, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw all this stuff into the necessary chests. We're going to go and mine up those diamonds in the abandoned mine shaft below us. Maybe get a few more things along the way, redstone, lapis, coal, and then we can continue on and get some more epic tools. Alright guys, I've been mining for the last while and I got a little carried away. Oh, having this fortune pickaxe is so good. Oh, and the fact that it's unbreaking as well means we can do so much more. The efficiency helps as well, but yeah, we got a lot of coal, lapis, redstone, bit of iron and gold, and lots of diamonds. Now before we actually, you know, started mining today, we'd only mined about 6 blocks of diamond ore. And if we go in here and look, we're now up to 32. So yeah, we're doing quite well. Yeah, I found, well, that's the wrong chest, I found one of those like minecart chests inside the abandoned mine shaft. So we got the golden apple and we got some melon seeds. And we also have some pumpkin seeds over here, so we can make that pumpkin farm we had in the last series, which I think would be pretty nice. Is this farm ready to harvest? Yes it is. Oh, I also switched out the carrots for potatoes because we have so many carrots right now, we aren't really using them. And yeah, I'm just trying to collect lots of stuff. We do need to set up the pig variant of this, although I think I've got to do a little bit more testing with this design before I do the pigs, because the pig one will need a little alteration. And you know, a chicken cooker is useful because we've filled that stuff up. But yeah, so doing all that stuff earlier with the RNG manipulation on the tool was quite nice, and this helped a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to organise all this stuff into that chest, compress it down, you know, do the stuff I need to, and we can actually, we might be able to do a full set of tools and maybe even a full set of armour. Yeah, that sounds really good. You know what? Let's do it. Okay, so everything's all been organised now. I'm in the completely wrong side of the room. We should take those, what do you call them, bits of leather, make some item frames. We don't have enough wood for that quite yet, but at the end of the day we should be able to get wood fairly easily. So I've organised everything and I've took out the diamonds we're going to need. And I've organised them. So we're going to do a full set of diamond armour. So let's just craft that up. So there we go, there's a helmet, chest plate, leggings and boots. We're also got to make all the necessary tools, and we got the achievement coming with diamonds. And we're going to need a few sticks, so let's just do that. That should be enough sticks. Right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a diamond shovel, diamond axe, 2 diamond pickaxes. We're going to make a silk touch pick and a work pick. And last but not least, a diamond sword. That was something under my desk there. Now, since we're doing RNG manipulation, we need to be very particular about the way we do things here. But since I'm not too fussed about the shovel and the axe, we're just going to enchant that right away. Wow, silk touch. That Okay, I would have liked to have that unbreaking, but that's fine. Silk touch is quite good. The shovel, efficiency 4. Okay, right, those enchantments were a little bit unlucky, but we should have books to, remedy that. But that isn't the focus. The focus right now is enchanting these other tools and these chest plates. Chest plates? No, pieces of armour. So what I'll do is I'll come back and give you a little progress updates as we progress through this. And hopefully it doesn't take all that too long. And we should be able to go and, use these new tools. Yeah. Okay guys, so as you can see we have a few tools. It took me a little while to get the, the RNG stuff going. But I got the work pick and the silk touch pick going. When it came to the sword, it was very problematic, let's just say that. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to restart the entire loop, but do the sword first. But even if we did continue on from this point right now, we need to go and get more XP anyway because of, all the other things we have to do. So we've done all the tools and stuff. I'm going to redo the sword. So we'll keep this one and if we have enough XP we'll combine with the other sword we get. But yeah, I'm happy with the results so far. So what I'm going to do to get more XP is I'll probably head down into the mine shaft. I'll also probably head into the nether because if we look in here we've got a nice little supply of quartz, but I'd like more because when it comes to doing redstone later on we've got to use a hell of a lot of it. And look, we've used quite a few of our diamond supply already. Yeah, that's a shame. But this stuff happens. So yeah, I'm just going to put this stuff away, head into the nether, head into the cave systems and mine shafts, get some XP, and then we can do some more enchanting. Okay, so after more than I'm willing to admit, more work than I'm willing to admit I had to do, we have all the stuff we wanted. Well, most of the stuff. I would like a bow, but I think there's enough bows in the AFK fish farm so that we could just merge those things together. But yeah, we have a full set of enchanted diamond armour. So I'll just quickly run through the enchantments. We have Unbreaking 3, Protection 4, Respiration 3 and Aqua Affinity. Prot 4, Unbreaking 3, same again on the leggings. And Protection 3, Depth Strider 3. I couldn't get Feather Falling on the same one for some reason, even using the RNG manipulation. But I do think we have a Feather Falling book inside the AFK fish farm. There should be at least one. I remember seeing one. Right, let's pop on down. There should be at least one. But I've got lots of unbreaking boots and stuff, which is quite nice. Piercing 4. Yeah, there's just so much stuff. Prot 4, Swooping Edge 3. We might put that in the sword actually, because I couldn't do that before. Right, let's see. It's in here, Looting 2, Power 4, Sharpness 4. There's a mending book. I'll be taking that out. An efficiency book. Do we need it anywhere? No. Right, let's see. It's in this one, I think. Feather Falling 4. There we go. There we go. Right. We're running a bit low on levels right now. But yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Right, so I think I'm going to need to do some more AFK fishing, a lot more. So that we can, get some more books, because we have some up here as well. But this was before I expanded this thing initially. And let's look in this one as well. So yeah, we do have a few useful books here and there. So what I think I'll do is I'll start combining things to the tools we don't have, on the axe and shovel. I don't think we have them breaking. No, we don't, so we'll add that there. And providing, of course, that this AFK fish farm provides more mending books, I'll add those. I do believe that there used to be more mending books in those things. I think they've turned them down because of the fact we can get them with villagers now. So that's another thing we may need to look into. So yeah, that is the armour. And tools, just to look back, we have an efficiency 4 and breaking 3 work pick. We'll upgrade that to efficiency 5, and paired with a haste 2 beacon, it will be very, very quick. We have a fortune pick with roughly the same setup, and I've been using this mostly. We have a silk touch pick, which I haven't used once yet, but that'll be good for gathering legs of stone, so I don't need to smelt the stone and waste my coal supplies, which is nice. Also for gathering ores and then just mend them all in one go will be a lot easier as well, and it keeps my inventory tidy. The sword. Speaking of the sword, there's the original sword. Now I had to do this twice because for the first time I messed up my timings for things. Like you have to enchant dumb items and throw items and stuff for the RNG manipulation to work. Once again, go and look at Earth Computer's video and at the Imager album link. Both of them will be in the description. But yeah, this is the output of the sword. Sharpness 4 and Breaking 3, Fire Aspect 2 and Looting 3. We'll upgrade that to a Sharpness 5, which is quite nice. We're also going to get a variant of this for dealing with undead mobs, so like willer skeletons and things, because I will be making a willer skeleton farm at some point. A fairly basic one, at least, to get, you know, the initial skulls. In my travels today, I saw like a fairly large nether fortress when I was out collecting stuff. So yeah, we could use that. So yeah, we need to make another one of these, but with smite. So smite 4, smite 5. Since I've showed you the method of doing that, I'll probably do this stuff off camera. Because, you know, we've took a whole episode doing this enchanting stuff. And then obviously the efficiency 4 and then the efficiency 4 silk touch axe. So yeah, I need to get on breaking both of those guys and then we can start putting them to work. But yeah, if we just look at this right now, how much would this cost to apply the feather falling at 5 levels? That's worth it. There we go. Perfect. And, I think I'm going to add, I don't know whether to do it on my work pick, 7 levels, or the fortune pick, which is also 7 levels. I think what I'll do is I'll just do some more FK fishing like over the Christmas break and see if I can get some more stuff. If we don't, I'll bring a villager over here and set up a mending villager trade thing. So yeah, I'll actually go and store that in here. Or saying I'll store it in here because, yeah, just look, we have so much stuff now. I'll store this in here. Also, since we'd mined a lot in Nether today to get XP, just look at the sheer amount of quartz we have. Most of that, like from like say here down, was from Fortune mining it. So yeah, that's just nuts. We're going to be using quartz for a while, so we shouldn't really run out of that. Now, I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to start coming up with a concept for, you know, maybe expanding this farm. Well, saying that, we might just go ahead straight into using villagers for harvesting this stuff. But I'd rather wait until we get some other things out of the way. Like, for example, since we have a looting sword now, killing Enderman means there'll be a high chance of getting ender pearls. And since I know roughly where the stronghold is in this world, and thanks to Midst, it wouldn't be hard to find that. We may be end raiding at some point fairly soon. Because I would like to get the dragon, you know, killed and out of the way. Because then that means, you know, we could get access to shulker boxes and things, access to the end, so that's a quick XP system there. We set up a basic Enderman farm that uses an Endermite as the way to attract the Enderman into like a kill chamber thing. You know the design, it's been something that's been used for years. And then that would hopefully open the door for like working towards getting the wither done. Because killing the wither will probably just set up a system to do it underneath the end portal. We could use the roof of the nether, but that's a bit inconsistent. It all depends on your exact position in the nether roof. So yeah, that is a few things to take note of. But yeah, that's it for today. Sorry if this episode is a bit shorter or not. I don't know, I haven't checked the timings yet. But since this is, you know, the holiday season, the holiday period, videos might be a little bit shorter than usual. But hopefully this is long enough for your liking. Hey guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more, make sure to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you're notified of all future videos. If you like this video, hit the like button, tell me what you thought in the comment section down below, and I'll see you next time.